Hiya! Info Ninja. Welcome back to the dojo, everybody. Hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you for giving me the honor of being deep inside you once again. Deep inside your ears, you sickos. I can hear your thoughts from here. So, just like the ostrich, the liberal once again has stuck their head in the sand. But before we get to that, let's get to X. Last show, I said, hey guys, we're at like not 100 followers yet. We want to at least get to 100 followers. Can you please help me out? And you didn't disappoint. Thank you, baby. That is right. We have hit 100 followers on X. Now, I know it's not 1 million. I know it's not 10,000 or even 1,000. We started small. We haven't been there that long, and it is growing, and it's all organic. We don't pay for it, so thank you, thank you, thank you. We are at Info Ninja Show on X, so if you haven't given us a follow, please do that, and don't be afraid to hit that share button. Share it with a friend. Share it with an enemy. Share it on Fascist Book. Share it on Instasham. Wherever podcasts are sold, get this show out there.
It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Keep waiting. Dairy. Legendary.
Do you want to escape the election results? Do you hate Donald Trump? Are you rich enough that the Biden-Harris economy didn't really affect your savings? You know, you were going out and buying eggs and milk and you didn't really notice the price going up because you already had so much cash? Well, if you said yes to all three of those, especially the hating Trump part, boy, do they have a deal for you. The name of this company is Villa V Residences, and this program is part of their Tour La Vie program. And what this program is it is a 4-year-long tour program on a cruise ship designed to get you out of the United States because Donald Trump and the Republicans won the election. I am not kidding you. Talk about sticking your head in the sand. We can't change anything for 4 years, so we are out of here. You know, a lot of liberals said they were moving out of the country. Maybe they realized the other countries don't want them. So they got on a cruise ship and they're going to be going on 4-year cruises. They start out at about $40,000 a year. So for a single person, you're looking at about $160,000 for 4 years. And for a couple, they give you a little bit of a discount. You're looking at about $256,000 for 4 years. So like I said, if you have enough savings left over after the Biden-Harris economy, you probably are a Democrat, and you probably are a Democrat that wants to leave this country right now, and specifically for 4 years. So they have other programs, a 3-year, a 2-year, and a 1-year program, and I love these names. The 3-year program is called Everywhere But Home. The 2-year program, appropriately, is called Midterm Selection. So there are some people that are going to go on a tour for 2 years and then come back, and hopefully the Democrats win the midterms. Hopefully they don't. But the last is the best. The 1-year tour is called, and very appropriately named, Escape from Reality. And that's what they're doing. That's what the liberals have been doing forever. That's what all their policies are. They are escaping from reality. And when I read about this, the first thing that came to my mind was, man, do I feel sorry for those cruise ship staff. That is going to be a tough 4 years. I wonder what the turnover is going to be like for those staff when they deal with nothing but liberals for 4 years straight. The same liberals, too. How many Karens do you think are going to be on that cruise ship? Yeah, not the best place to work. They're definitely not tipping. Democrats do not tip. They are cheap. So the staff, I bet you they're going to be spitting in the food. That's going to be happening. Do you think they're going to gender any of the bathrooms? This is another thing I thought about. Like, will they have a male and a female bathroom, or are they just going to be all neutral sex bathrooms? It's just, what are you going to do? There's going to be an argument about that between somebody on that cruise ship eventually about that. I guarantee, though, the staff will be required to have pronouns on their badges. He, him, they, them. One will have captain written on it. That's their pronoun is captain. This is going to be, they should do a reality show. This is going to be hysterical. This should be a reality show called Cruising with the Libs. I would watch it. You would watch it. 4-year run, baby. And then if Vance wins, we might get another 4 years of the show. This can be fantastic. Here's another one for you. How much dead name passport confusion do you think there's going to be? Yeah. Do you think they'll still have safe spaces if the boat is full of nothing but liberals? Or do you think that they'll racially segregate? That's something that the liberals are into, like black only this area and white only this area. Guaranteed that the whites eat last. That's just the way it's going to go. They're going to honor their cultural shipmates, and the whites will eat last on the buffet line. And God only knows what's going to end up and what's not going to end up on that buffet line on a liberal ship. It's going to be a long 4 years. I bet you June will be a real wild month on that ship. Yeah, the whole month. Wonder what they're going to do on the 4th of July. Do you think they'll even recognize the 4th of July, or maybe they'll burn the flag that day? And this one this is funny. This is going to happen to somebody, folks. And I just want you to really let this sink in. So there's a couple out there. Let's say they're relatively young. They're in their 30s, their 40s, maybe they don't have any kids. If they're liberals, they probably don't have any kids. And the election results came in and they were heartbroken, up all night, crying together. He was probably sobbing more than her. They're just not having the best time. And then they find out about this cruise ship. They could leave for 4 years, but they got to sell everything. And the husband thinks, you know what? Let's do it. So he goes out, he sells the car, he sells the house, gets rid of all the stocks. They buy like the $300,000 package. I mean, they go all out for these 4 years, and he comes home to his wife and he goes, honey, it's all done. We've got all the money. We've got our passports. We can go. And she goes, that is so fantastic. She probably wouldn't be that nice to him. She would go, I deserve that. But anyway, that's so fantastic, honey. And by the way, I'm going to do something else for protest. For these 4 years that we're on this tropical cruise and I'm walking around in a bikini, I'm going to do this thing called 4B. Have you heard about it? Yeah, that's going to happen to some poor cuckold schmuck, okay? Some simp husband, liberal husband, is going to end up on this cruise ship for 4 years and not have sex.
Police, get what you fucking deserve!
And when I really thought about it, this cruise ship could do us a lot of service by doing a little bit of a reality check for these liberals. The cruise ship should take them to all their favorite places. So the cruise ship could take them to Ukraine. They could help fight while they're there. Maybe it could stop by the border too, the United States border, so they could finally see what's going on there. Then they could cruise by Africa and try to apologize again and see how that goes. Reality check. It would definitely be needed. But it won't work. It won't work because they are not in reality. They are out of reality in some fantasy world where Hitler is about to become the president. These people literally believe that. Watch some Rachel Maddow and you will see how the liberals think, and we're going to do a whole episode about that. But these liberals literally believe they're about to be arrested. All their freedoms are going to be taken away, and Hitler is never going to stop being president here. Trump is just going to continue for 4 years, or then 4 years after that, and then 4 years after that. He is the new American Hitler dictator. They truly believe that, and that's why they're getting on a cruise ship. And why do they believe that? Well, they're weak-minded. They won't open their eyes and look around the world around them. And they do nothing but shove the lame mainstream media into their brains every single day. So this is really the media's fault that all these liberals are getting on a cruise ship and leaving this country for 4 years. I'm actually kind of happy with the media on this one. This is an unexpected side effect of their lies. So good job. I don't want to say keep it up because I'd rather you be truthful, but yeah, it's going to be a little bit better around here for a while. I'll take it. Thanks. Hi, yow. Info Ninja.
Yeah, men don't have a vagina. The radical left works for China. All I ever wanted for the USA was a good economy for your family. Protect the southern border, make a place that's safe for your kids to go outside and play. Look at San Francisco, take a look at LA. Look at New York City, man, it just ain't the same. We all know the radical left is to blame for weaponizing your religion and race. Hey Nancy, tell me how that house is so fancy, but you only make $100K a year. How'd that happen? Your husband Paul prancing in his panties just dancing with his boyfriend in your mansion. That actually happened. These politicians pretend that they care, but only look out for themselves, it ain't fair. The economy is not what it was, but I'll die trying to wake her back up.